Greetings, owners of fine luxury cardboard rectangles. It is getting ugly out there. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to what's flying around on Reddit and other places, but there is a situation where we've got angry players versus greedy store owners. And this is specifically in regards to, guess what? That's right, you guessed it, the collector's edition. Because why wouldn't there be a scenario with this? Why wouldn't there be multiple issues? In fact, there's another issue we're gonna have to talk about with the whole mappable action of these, but that is for a future video. This is what we're going to be talking about right now. Players versus stores. So those of you who don't know what's going down, really short way of putting it is normally Magic boosters are sold like this, your regular draft boosters, but Wizards of the Coast came along with a new collector's edition product. These are packs that cost, well, originally were projected to cost 4 to 5 times the cost of a normal booster, but they've shot way past that. The secondary market on these is just through the roof. They are mega lottery packs, essentially. So, what else you need to know is that Wizards of the Coast had a diabolically brilliant plan when it came to these collector edition packs. What they did was, when you buy, they came up with a promotion. When you go to a local game store and you buy a full booster box of the regular draft packs, what they include for free is a collector's booster pack. So buy a booster box for $100, $150, depends where you are. If you're in the States, it's like $100 a box. If you're in Canada, it's like $150 a box. If you're in Australia, well, have fun. Your pockets are crying there. It gets even worse in that part of the world. Regardless, the whole idea is it's an incentive to get you to buy a box. Normally when you buy a box, you get your booster box and you get a buy a box promo, which is just a foil card. And that is included with this as well. You get a foil Kenrith card when you buy a booster box. But you're also supposed to receive a collector's edition booster pack. Now these collector's edition booster packs, which again are $25, $30, $35, $40 booster packs, these were provided for free by Wizards of the Coast. So when it came to stores, they would be either given 12, 24 or 36 collector packs, one to be given out with each booster box that is sold. Now, why is this a diabolical plan on Wizards' part? It's diabolically clever. When you open your regular booster packs, you're going to get some hit and miss packs. Sure, the rare slot may have some goodness for you, but overall, the commons and uncommons, i.e. the majority of the pack, is going to be Garbo cards, right? That's all draft chaff you don't care about. So whatever, who cares, right? Well, if you open a bunch of those packs that are filled with Garbo and you only care about the rare, and then you get to your collector's edition pack, or even if you opened it first, what happens is the contrast between the two packs is intense. Collector's packs they have like 9 different foils in them. You get 1 foil per every 3 regular boosters. A collector's edition booster has like 9 foils in it, multiple rares, and the amount of value that you can get from one of these packs can be quite high. It can also be low. There's a big wide disparity in terms of value, but the point is these are your more expensive, juicy booster packs. So before we go into what's actually occurred here with the people freaking out and reporting stores, because that's what's going on. There's a whole wave of people reporting stores. And in all honesty, with the ones that we're going to highlight here, it makes perfect sense why they're getting reported. But I do want to make sure that we cover both sides of the situation here, because I know multiple LGS owners personally, and in the area that I'm from, in this part of the world, the amount of collector's boosters that were sent out to stores has been greatly reduced for certain stores. So some stores were supposed to be getting a whole bunch, up to 36 of these collector packs to give away, but they had their allocation cut down in some cases to, here you go, now you get 12. So all of a sudden they've got 1/3 of these packs to give away. Why am I bringing this up? Because I don't want you to go to your store and automatically assume that they're against you and they're pulling some kind of scam. There are multiple stores in my part of the world, in my city, where they did not get the full allocation of collector boosters. So if you go to a store and they're saying, we didn't get as many, don't automatically assume they're lying. I mean, you don't automatically have to assume they're telling the truth because stores will have different reputations based on a number of factors. But regardless, what I have for you here, my friends, are two examples of stores that are blatantly being greedy and not doing what they're supposed to do with these collector boosters. So what I'll do is I will put these posts up on the screen so we can be the fun read along gang. That way, if you want to read along with me, you can. If you want to just sit back and hug yourself while I read it to you, that's also a perfectly fine option. So the first post I have for you, and there'll be two that we're going to go through. The first post says, "Dear Wizards, my LGS didn't include the Throne of Eldraine Collector's Edition packs with my pre-order. ... When people don't do that. Don't do the ... Just say what you want to say. Just don't. Anyways, let me not get sidetracked with my own personal quirks of annoyance. Anyhow, as an added note for this, instead of making a Reddit post, or in addition to making a Reddit post, you should just report the store directly to Wizards, right? Like, hoping that Wizards will see a Reddit post and respond and react to it isn't the best way to do business. Now, it continues. Writing this in hopes that someone from Wizards see this and that others can chime in. When I went to pick up my pre-ordered booster box this weekend, the owner informed me they would not come with the collector edition packs as promised. The reason that he gave was, in quotations, they would be used for something else, with nothing specified. Continuing on, this kind of behavior seems to be a widespread phenomenon, and it's unfair to those of us who are really looking forward to opening at least one of these special packs. It feels very disempowering as a consumer, a player, and a collector. I know there are plenty of other people this has happened to, so I'm asking on their behalves as well. Please keep stores accountable for their actions and business practices so that this great game can thrive and continue to attract new players and retain the ones they already have. So this is clearly a scenario where the store owner isn't even saying what they're going to do with it. This one, to me, is a little more egregious than the second post that we're going to read, because it just says they're going to be used for something else without specifically saying what it's going to be used for. And that almost sounds to me like somebody's going to be turning around and selling these packs online or individually and just go, they're going to be used for something else. And then that something else never happens and they just resell the packs, which is not okay, because Wizards of the Coast provided these packs for free as a nice bonus to go with Throne of Eldraine. And also, as I said before, a diabolically clever marketing move. I'm genuinely impressed with how clever Wizards was with this one. So let's take a look at the second post. We'll go over that one as well. This one is entitled, "LGS refuses to provide buy a box collector booster with pre-order." So it says, "I pre-ordered 2 Eldraine booster boxes from my LGS, as I typically do for their normal pre-order price of $100 per box." So this is obviously an American price here. "Today, when I picked up my boosters, it only came with the buy a box promo card Kenrith. I asked the owner about the collector's booster pack, and I was told that I could buy a bundle. And the bundle in this case is 2 regular packs and 1 collector booster. So don't confuse that with the Fat Pack or Throne of Eldraine bundle. This is a made up bundle that the store owner created on the spot. And this bundle is 2 regular packs and 1 collector booster. So he was told that he could buy a bundle, which again, 2 regular packs and 1 collector booster for $33 if I wanted, but it didn't come with the draft booster box. I pulled out my phone and looked up what I thought was some relevant information from the Wizard site, read it off to the owner, who then told me, I don't care what it says. Seeing I wouldn't get anywhere, I thanked them for the time and walked out, taking my boxes. Am I wrong and they're not included? I thought this was pretty self-explanatory," and he includes a link to where they talk about the promo, and it is very self-explanatory. "I know I can get cheaper booster boxes than my LGS online, but I choose to support them. I wouldn't have even minded if they increased the price of the box a little bit to compensate and get slightly more profit. There's only 5 or so of us who order boosters from this LGS, pre-ordering 7 to 8 boxes in total, so I might be blacklisting myself if I contact Wizards directly. Now, this is a really unfortunate situation. First of all, the store owner is being very greedy. The other one that I said where they're actually like they may be selling it, maybe not. This is actually worse. I'm wrong. When I thought about which one is worse, this one is worse because this is straight up forcing you to buy the boosters and forcing you to buy 2 regular packs at the same time. It's not even I'll sell you a collector's pack. It's I'm going to make you buy 2 regular booster packs, and regular booster packs, if I'm not mistaken, in America are about $4 a piece, right? Which means he's selling the booster packs for $8 and the collector's booster for $25, which is what Wizards of the Coast said these booster packs were going to go for. So he's basically just going, no, Wizards of the Coast sent these out to go with the box, but I'm going to sell them to you directly while also requiring that you buy 2 additional boosters. Buddy actually pulls out his phone, pulls up what is going on and says, look at this, man. This says this is what's going on. Like you were supposed to give me this booster pack. And the guy goes, yeah, I don't care what that says. And this, honestly, this also seems really foolish on part of the store owner. This sort of greed is really dumb. I mean, take a look at what the guy said, where he said there's only 5 of us who order boosters from the LGS, and so about 8 booster boxes get sold through the store. This is the store owner being greedy and going, I'm going to sell these boosters, but who's going to come back? Who's going to come back and keep buying from you when you do this sort of thing? Why are they not just going to buy their boxes online? If it just comes down to the buy a box card, well, those are going to be included in collector boosters and stuff like that going forwards anyways, so there's other ways to obtain those cards. In this scenario, it seems like this is a really bad business move on top of just being a scummy thing to do. Now, my friends, these are just 2 examples of what's going on. I've seen more than this. I just figured if I sat there, let's read out one after another, and the comment sections, thankfully, are filled with people who are telling them a correct thing to do. You go to Wizards of the Coast and you report the store for this behavior. It's not acceptable to turn around and take a product that was given. It's one thing when you repurpose promos that were okay, Wizards gave us all these promos. We used them for what they were meant for. We have extras. We're moving into the next month, so now we're going to use them for another purpose. You're allowed to do that under the rules that Wizards has laid out for promotional stuff. But when it comes to buy a box stuff, you would just give them out when people buy boxes. And it's not like that, oh, these buy boxes are only valid for the first week of box sales or anything like that. You give them out until you run out. So we have 2 different stores, one saying they'll be used for something else, and another store that's blatantly requiring you to pay full price for one of these packs in addition to buying 2 booster packs at the same time. This is definitely a situation where you've got the players who are angry and the stores who are greedy, and the clash is very, very real and completely understandable. This is a situation where we don't have one side where it's like, okay, you know what? I can see it from both sides. It's very clear in these cases that things aren't being done properly, and it's completely unfair to the consumer. This is a situation that is, I guess, in a way, it's a testament to the success of the collector's edition product, because people desperately want it. People want the product, and at the same time, you got the players who want the product, you got the store owners who want to extract every dollar they can out of these products, and that's not the way that you get to do things when this stuff was given to you for free. To turn around and take something that was given to you for free, that's supposed to be given out to the players, and to charge $25 for that product, plus requiring someone to buy 2 extra packs and calling it a bundle, is honestly, it's almost brain dead in a way. Like when I look at it and go, how dumb is this store owner? It's so obvious. Did he think that he was being clever by going, oh no, they don't, you don't get them given away with the box, but we do have a special bundle where you can buy them. And it's like, okay, that's not a bundle. You're making me pay full price for everything here, essentially. And you're making me pay for what you were supposed to give me for free. What's next? The store owner gonna follow him around? Give me a quarter every time you inhale in here. You gotta pay to breathe in my store, son. Give me a quarter. I see you breathing. Don't try and hold your breath. I'm gonna tickle you. I'm gonna tickle you, make you breathe more, and extract some extra quarters on up out of you. Anyways, this is just the collector's edition debacle. It's ongoing. We have more to talk about in regards to this. We're going to talk in another video about how these boxes are mappable, and that creates additional problems. It's just, it never ends. It's my life. Anyways, before I start singing Gwen Stefani, it's time for me to step Fani on out of here. Then, all right, no, okay, I'm gonna leave now. Thanks for coming, my friends. Appreciate all you coming by. Let me know what you think in the comments below about all this insanity. Thanks for being here. We will get back together tomorrow, same place, maybe a different time. Bye for now.